and used to form the northwest border of the city. With its arched bridges, many houseboats, and beautiful architecture, it's now one of the most picturesque waterways in the city.
But that wasn't always the case. Many of the industries banned from residential areas ended up here. That included the smelly ones, like leather and whale oil processing. And of course, beer brewing, which gave the Brewers Canal its name. Because water quality was so poor, people turned to beer as a safer, healthier drink. Only the rich could afford wine, which was imported, but everyone drank beer.
Many of the buildings you see are old workshops and factories or warehouses. Merchants originally stored goods in their houses, but as trade increased, more and more warehouses were built. See if you can spot some. Look for triangular spout gables and windows with wooden shutters. The shutters help keep goods dry and dark.
Back in the 17th century, when Brouwersgracht was at the edge of the city, ships sailing for the Dutch East Indian Trading Company would come here to unload silks and spices from the Far East. And for a time, the Dutch West Indian Trading Company had an office along this canal. This powerful company traded in sugar, tobacco, tropical wood, furs and ivory, and had a monopoly on trade with the West Indies. Its ships also transported slaves from Africa to the Americas. An interesting side note, even though some of Amsterdam's merchants traded in slaves, they were never employed in Dutch households.
Aside from the East Indian and West Indian trading companies, the Noordse or Hollandse Bar was a third powerful company. It specialized in whaling, processing the meat as well as the whale oil, which in turn was used for lamp oil, soap, and paint, all very profitable commodities.
Today, the harbor bustle has moved elsewhere. Most of these historic buildings have been converted into trendy apartments. The atmosphere is much quieter and more pleasant. And luckily, the canal water is much cleaner than it used to be. It's now filled with a number of creatures, including fish and crabs. Several types of water birds are also to make these waters their home. We are now on the Single, passing through locks that were originally built to regulate Amsterdam's water levels and to keep the city from flooding at high tide. Nowadays, locks and dams further out have closed Amsterdam's harbor off from the North Sea, and city residents don't have to worry about tides. Instead, the locks are used to flush water through the canals, keeping them clean. Amsterdam replaces the gate every 50 years or so. If you look closely, you might find the date these gates were last replaced. It's recorded on the gates themselves.
Uh-oh. My bad. Sorry. Yeah, it happens. Luckily, these ships are made for bumping and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So, 2 more doors here. You can check out some more dates. Tra-la-la. So, just past the next bridge, there's a large building sticking out with a white crown-shaped top, which is the Amsterdam Dance and Music Tower, better known as Adam Lookout. There's several nice restaurants in there. They have a club in the basement. Yes.
Like the railroad.
And they have a swing set on the roof that literally takes you over the edge. For the thrill seekers among us, I get sweaty palms just for thinking about it. Ooh, Mexicano. Look, a group of canoe people here. But if you'd like to risk your life and take the swing, just walk through Central Station. There's blue and white boats docked behind it. The ferries, they go 24/7. And they're free of charge. Look, you can see them swinging from here. Really closely.
Ah, the ferries we saw earlier to Amsterdam North.
Oh.
They're free. Told you.
Ja.
I think we're almost there.